How's it going, guys? So just on this video, we're just going to talk about basically how people are intimidated so much about, kind of going into certain environments regarding fitness and that. And sometimes, or all the time when they're intimidated by that, it stops them from achieving their goals and what they want to do. And that's why people tend to stick to their own wee ways, if they're walking, they're running, they're going doing certain diets, or if they're going to the gym, they're afraid of maybe trying out certain things. But eventually, you have to realise what is your ultimate goal, and if you want to achieve that, you just have to do whatever it is naturally, So again, just a few wee notes up here, so a lot of the time, people come in the first session with us, whether it's personal training or the classes, you can sometimes see in them, they've so much nervous energy built up, and they're really kind of dreading it, no messing, they're really dreading it, and sometimes you can actually see the nervous energy in them, and that's why if I'm taking some personal training, I generally go very light in the first session, because the nervous energy can sometimes lead then to them getting sick and getting lightheaded and all this sort of stuff. So you generally kind of go easy on them to get the first session out of the road, and then they think, geez, that's not too bad. They get all that bullshit that they've built up in their mind is now gone. So once you come into the second session, you can push them on a wee bit more and a wee bit more, and you build it up and you build it up. When you go into the classes, especially any kind of class that are going well, with decent numbers and there's kind of a good training environment, you want to always remember that the person next to you is banging out loads of press-ups and squats, or they're the exact same as you, except they got in the door maybe a month, 6 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, whatever, ahead of you. So, they're in the same boat as you someday, and you just need to realise that, and, hopefully as well, the person that has been there a while, they should be supporting you and helping you on, and, that's how it goes. But just remember, don't be intimidated, even if that person's older than you or more overweight than you. And, we get this a lot from the members that, they can't believe all these older ones or whatever, even out of shape ones, banging out these press-ups and stuff. But eventually they kind of get into the swing of it themselves, and, eventually they get going as well. So, you just have to remember that that person is here longer than you, and it's just a matter of you kind of going through those early processes of the first couple of weeks and just building up, okay? Again, if the trainer's any use, this is where a lot of these TV programs kind of fail as well, because they put the wrong image in people's minds. If the trainer and this, boot camps and stuff, if the trainer's roaring and shouting in your face, then, that trainer's a muppet and you need to find another trainer. The trainer should be helping you along in a nice kind of friendly way and just kind of helping you build up your confidence. And the trainer should know that out of 20 people, maybe you're the only person in the first class, or there's a few people in the first class, and keeping an extra eye on you, because most of the people there that know the drill, they can walk away to a certain extent. But definitely the people that are new just need that extra wee step, and a wee bit of encouragement. And, if your trainer doesn't realise that, you have to remember, it's not your fault, it's not exercise that's wrong, it's just that you happen to go to a dopey trainer, okay? So that's all there is to it, and you just have to remember that. And, people always say, oh, I don't want to go to that, or it's all roaring and shouting, I don't like that. That's only because you went to the wrong trainer, okay? After your first session or two, you'll be very stiff and sore, and that's basically just, you're not used to it, the body's not used to it, you've spent a long time inactive, and it's basically just hitting the body like a train, so you just need to get over that. It's, again, the first week or two is the hardest part, first couple of sessions, get over that, then the stiffness goes away, and you'll find you get into it a lot more, and you'll progress from there. So basically, I want to keep this one short. The take-home message is that, a lot of people can be intimidated by things, but, in fitness, but you need to ultimately you need to sit down and think, what is your ultimate goal? And if your ultimate goal is to get to a certain size, weight level, get to a certain fitness level and all this sort of stuff, then you need to realise, work backwards, what do you need to do to achieve those goals, and what's essential to achieve those goals, and then think, is what you're doing working for you? It's probably not, so you need to kind of think, what's out there, what do I need to be doing to achieve those goals? And again, just kind of ease yourself in, take it handy your first session, and kind of take it from there, because if you're not exercising with resistance training with a bit of intensity, I'd be surprised if you're getting the results that you really should be. If you have the energy levels are good, confidence, toning up, lose weight, all that sort of stuff. Again, remember, it's not just all about weight loss, it's not all about just being a skinny rake or whatever. You want to be fit, you want to be healthy, you want to be strong, okay? So just try and think of what you need to do to get to that point, alright? So thanks for watching, chat to you again.